Marjorie Taylor Greene's lies and conspiracy theories and just, let's be honest, downright insanity has finally become too much for members of her own Republican Party. Now, for a long time now, Marjorie Taylor Greene was, of course, relegated to the sidelines of the Republican Party, but then she kind of came mainstream. Everybody knew who she was. She made a name for herself by being loud, obnoxious, and crazy. And a year and a half ago, do y'all remember when 60 Minutes did that little puff piece on Marjorie Taylor Greene a year and a half ago telling us that, oh, she's a changed person. She's not the crazy space laser woman anymore. She has rehabbed her image. She has changed her ways. She has seen the light. Everybody remembers that, right? Because it still pisses me off that they did that. That is absolutely ridiculous. Because nothing's changed. I take that back. If anything, Marjorie Taylor Greene is actually worse now than she used to be. Because as we all know, I talked about this last week, she is out there claiming that the government, they, controls the weather. And they're directing these hurricanes, Milton and Helene, to go attack Republican-controlled areas of the country. She said that. She said literally, yes, they control the weather. It's ridiculous for anyone to lie and say it can't be done. And then a few days after that, she posted a clip claiming that the government uses space lasers, of course, to, direct the weather. It's like a cat chasing a laser. Those hurricanes are. That's what she thinks. And it's crazy. These are the kind of statements where if a friend of yours told you this, you would say, hey, man, we're going to go for a ride with these nice people here. They're going to get you a room that is so cool. It's got pillows all over the wall. That's great. Like, that's what should happen. But because of her absolute insanity, as I mentioned, Republicans have had enough. And the fact that she is spreading these conspiracy theories in the wake of these horrific hurricanes that have claimed the lives of hundreds of people, one Republican decided to speak out against it. Happens to be Republican Representative Chuck Edwards, who represents a district in North Carolina that was one of the hardest hit by Hurricane Helene and the flooding that ensued. Here is what Republican Representative Chuck Edwards put out at the end of this past week. Hurricane Helene was not geoengineered by the government to seize and access lithium deposits in Chimney Rock. Nobody can control the weather. Charles Conrad, director of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Southeast Regional Climate Center, has confirmed that no one has the technology or ability to geoengineer a hurricane. Current geoengineering technology can serve as a large-scale intervention to mitigate the negative consequences of naturally occurring weather phenomena, but it cannot be used to create or manipulate hurricanes. So Marjorie Taylor Greene had to be called out by her own party, but more specifically by a Republican representing an area that was absolutely destroyed, leveled to the ground by Helene. If you have not seen the footage of Chimney Rock and Lake Lure, and by the way, I have family that lives in Lake Lure, if you have not seen it, it is devastation, total and complete. And for Marjorie Taylor Greene to be out there telling us that the government did this, they're firing their space lasers into the Gulf of Mexico and making the hurricanes get bigger and stronger, she is insane. She is insane. I'm not gonna swear, but oh my God, she is insane.